teacher and her pen. Welcome to day 14. If you go to my school and you submit the answer to the last question and it's correct, I'll give you a merit. Now let's get on with the questions. An easy one to get started today. Between which of the following pairs of numbers is there the greatest difference? So you need to know what difference is, and you need to know a little bit about negative numbers. Between which of the following pairs of numbers is there the greatest difference? So pause the video and have a go. Okay, so did you get this one? This one was the answer, because all the way from -3, so on a number line, imagine this, and you keep going up and you keep going up and you get 7 and 8, all the way from -3 all the way up to 8, it's a big difference of 11. Whereas between, if I went -4, -5, and I kept going down there to -13, the difference between those would only be 8. The difference between these would be 10. The difference between 4 and -5 would actually be 9. And the difference between these two would also be 9. So the biggest difference, it was this pair. Well done if you got it right. Okay, and on to the second problem. A bottle contains 750 millilitres of mineral water. Rachel drinks 50% more than Ross. And these two friends finish the bottle between them. How much does Rachel drink? So, the bottle contains 750 ml. Rachel drinks 50% more than Ross. And the two friends finish the bottle between them. How much does Rachel drink? Press pause and have a go. Okay, did you get the answer? So, if Rachel drinks 50% more, she drinks hers and a half more. So she drinks 1.5 lots of what Ross drinks. So if Ross, I'm going to go with algebra here, if Ross drinks a certain amount, X amount, Rachel drinks 1.5 X's. So altogether, if when we add up algebra, I get 1.5, and secretly that's 1x. So that's 2.5x. So we have 2.5 x's are worth 750. So all of it's add up to 750. So what's 1x worth? So I need to do 750 divided by 2.5. And there's lots of ways to do that, but I used a calculator. 750 divided by 2.5, and you get x is 300. So if Ross was 1x, Ross drank 300 millilitres, and 1.5 of x, one of those and half, is 450 millilitres. So if you got Rachel drank 450 millilitres, fantastic. Well done.
Now this one's for big boys and girls.
Okay, and this is the last question. If you give me an answer by 11 p.m. tonight and you email it to me, I will give you a merit if you get it correct. So, here's the question. Captain Tom's carers inflate 8 balloons every 3 minutes. Given that every 10th balloon bursts immediately after it's been inflated, how many inflated balloons will Tom have after 2 hours? So I'll read it again. The carers for Captain Tom inflate 8 balloons every 3 minutes. Given that every 10th balloon bursts immediately after it's been inflated, how many inflated balloons will Tom have after 2 hours? Okay, so see if you can get your answer and come back tomorrow to get the answer to see if you're correct.